Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Internet. My name is Brian, and this is the Anti YouTube channel. And what I mean by that is, this is the channel where I'm not going to do things the way that you are supposed to do on YouTube in order to get views or subscribers. I have tried to do that many times already, and I am just tired of it. This is supposed to be a hobby, and it's supposed to be fun. So I'm not going to do those things. I'm going to post videos whenever I feel like it, and I'm going to say whatever I want, and I'm not going to be professional in terms of the quality of the pictures or the thumbnails or whatever else it might be. I'm just going to make videos and have fun doing it. And I'm not going to have a consistent schedule either because I am a father. In fact, how about a little bit about myself? I am a father of a beautiful baby boy. I am a husband of a beautiful wife. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I live in Utah, but I was born and raised in Southern California. But I moved here before 2018. I moved here in 2011 to go to school at Utah Valley University, which is where I got my degree. I like to do professional wrestling. I'm currently a referee, but I would like to transition into being a wrestler, as well as doing commentary, announcing. I would like to be a manager, and I would like to do a bunch of other stuff as well. I have done camera work in wrestling shows, and I've actually gotten pretty good at it. And I'm pretty good at being a referee as well. I also am a stand up comedian, albeit on the amateur level, meaning I don't do it for money, I do it for fun. And it's something that I've always wanted to get good at. One of the reasons I feel so strongly about stand up is because I have autism. And and I have had a difficult relationship since I was a kid. Because a lot of times when people were laughing at what I've done, I always thought they were laughing at me instead of with me. So stand up has been the way for me to learn how to trigger laughter and be the one in control. But also, I have learned over time that it is a great way to understand your sense of humor and how to use your sense of humor in certain situations. So that if people are laughing at you, you can laugh it off. And if people are laughing with you, you can enjoy it. I also am a musician. I love music. If I have a talent, like a naturally divine God gifted talent, it is music. I know how to play several instruments. I can play the guitar, the piano, the bass guitar, the ukulele, the harmonica. I can do very basic drum kit, and I can sing. I also like to write songs. For the longest time, I wanted to write songs to get famous or make money, but now I write them just for personal enjoyment, and I found that I enjoy it much more that way. I don't know if you can see, but right over here is my service dog. His name is Jax. Say hi, Jax. Hey, Jax. Say hi to the internet. There you go. That's my service dog, Jax, and I love him very much. I got him a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Seriously, I got him, geez, 9, 10 years ago, something like that. More like 9. Because my wife got a service dog. She felt prompted to get a service dog, and she got him. And the dog helped her with her anxiety, helped her with being able to get out in public and do things and make things more functional for her. And I was feeling lonely because the dog did not like me. So I decided to get my own dog. That wasn't the original plan. The plan was just to get Jax and find him a home. We got him off of KSL, classifieds. But then I grew attached to him. And I feel like he grew attached to me as well. So now he's with me. And I love him very much. He is a great help to me. We trained him to be my service dog because, again, I have autism. I also have an anxiety disorder and a depression disorder. So that's a classic trifecta. A lot of it makes my life difficult. I wasn't diagnosed with anxiety or depression until much later in life. The anxiety I was diagnosed with, I want to say when I was 24, but didn't treat it properly because I was dumb. I didn't take the right meds that were suggested to me by my doctor. And I eventually got to a breaking point where I finally did get the right meds. I'll speak more about that at a later video. But I got diagnosed with depression very recently, like 2 years ago, something like that. And the truth is, getting diagnosed with all those things has been very helpful. My autism went untreated for a long time because my parents decided not to label me with autism, and they wanted me to be able to function like a normal human being, which I was able to do for a short period of time. But I wasn't as high functioning or as independent as they thought I was, and it showed. Life with my wife was very difficult for a lot of the times. Not just for me with her, but for her with me. And I feel like that's a big part of me being a big man, admitting that I'm a difficult person to live with. Now, granted, I am a nice guy. I try very hard to be a nice guy, but at the same time, I can be very difficult, which is where a lot of therapy has been very helpful with me. I was finally able to get a good therapist who has been helping me for years now, and she has been a blessing in my life. Along with that, I moved up to Utah mainly for school. My parents wanted me to first move in with my brother, who was, by the way, I have 4 older brothers, and the brother I moved in with for school was number 4, the one right before me. And my brother, I don't think he was thrilled about it, but he had to deal with it. So there was a sense of comfortability and home when I first moved to Utah. And then I went and left on my mission. As a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it is a priesthood duty for male members who hold the priesthood in the church to serve a full-time mission. So I did. I had served my mission in Africa. I served in the countries of Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Malawi. And I did my mission training in South Africa. So from the very beginning of my mission service, I was on the African continent. I made many great friends over there, one of whom is Tafadzwa Mwanawa Mahachi. And Tafadzwa, if you're watching this, I love you, man. I miss you, and I look forward to the day where I can come and see you in person and introduce my family to you, and hopefully you will be kind enough to introduce your family to me. You see, Tafadzwa was my best friend on my mission, and he was one of my companions on my mission. For those of you who know, and for those of you who don't know, missionaries in the LDS Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, serve in pairs. You always see us in pairs. And Tafadzwa Mahachi was one of my companions, and we got along great. Definitely my favorite companion, and I miss him a lot. So I just shared a lot about myself with you. Again, this is not going to be a very serious thing. This is a hobby. I'm going to post whenever I feel like it. I'm going to say whatever I want. And if nobody watches this, great, because that means I can say even more of whatever I want. And I thank you for your time in watching this video, for those who have chosen to watch it all the way to the end. Bye.